Hi guys, so I just wanted to check in and say hi and let you know what I've been up to with all of these world events happening. I hope you are well and you are healthy and you are safe. I would like to start by saying that I'm taking this time as a reset. I think it's besides everything, for our individual selves that are safe at home, it's a great opportunity to do what we want to do, to find value in our everyday lives. And for me, I'm really questioning what can I do that brings value to this world? What can I do that really sits well with my purpose and soul intent? So it's something I've been really taking the time to pause and think about and go within and really figure out how I'm adding value to this world. And so I wanted to share this video with you on kind of all the things that I've been doing that include self-care, but also what I'm doing to keep my immunity up. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's a lot maybe, I don't know, but these times are that, I guess. So I'm going to go through meditation, what I'm eating, the importance of convening with nature, self-care, how I'm spending my social time, because that's really important also, how I'm moving, and also learning something new. So first and foremost, I wanted to talk about sitting in the now, taking a pause, and in my case, meditating. And I'm trying to meditate like 10 minutes a day, nothing like intense or overwhelming where I feel like, oh, it's something I have to do. I try to make it really easy because I have a toddler, and you know, everything is a bit of a challenge when you have a toddler, especially Luna, who loves to be with me 24/7. So I try to take 10 minutes I typically do it at night, but preferably if you have the ability, do it first thing in the morning. I will usually burn some sage or some Palo Santo, which clear the space and are also really, really grounding. I might mist some rose water, which is also very high vibe. It's one of the highest vibrational flowers. And then maybe, or a candle, something like that, non-toxic candle, because that's really important. A lot of candles are made with paraffin and synthetic fragrances that are not good to have in the home. But a clean aromatherapy style of candle made from essential oil and soy wax perhaps, or coconut wax, and then maybe a essential oil. So this one's frankincense, which is really good for the, you know, meditation, for taking a minute for mindfulness. It's very calming. So I'll usually, you know, burn something or smell something in my hands, light a candle. A candle is really great for focusing as well. So I'll do that, and I'll usually say out loud like 3, 5, 10 things, depending on how I'm feeling, that I'm grateful for. And saying these things out loud and really feeling gratitude in small things, big things, whatever, really raises your vibe and also raises your just emotional well-being. Like, I feel so much more happy and fulfilled in life when I'm grateful for the things that I have, and I found more abundance came after that. So doing that daily was like probably one of the most transformational things that I started to do about 1.5 years ago. And I recommend it to everybody. It could be in the shower, just say it out loud. I am grateful for my home and a safe place to sleep at night. I am grateful for my daughter, who always gives me a joyful attitude every day. Or I am grateful for this check that just came in the mail. Just anything that is in your life, and start feeling gratitude for it. So yeah, I do that, and then I'll just try to sit in stillness, close my eyes for 10 minutes, and then the best practice I can recommend is also journaling right after. So taking your journal, writing freely for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, just really, really short, because you know, you don't want it to be overwhelming. But if you do have the time to kind of dig deep, go ahead, meditate for an hour, journal for 30 minutes. But journaling really helps release a lot of built up emotions, and also helps you find new ideas. So it'll be amazing if you're in a flow state, or you want to create something, that things will come to you in your journaling. And you can put like a question for yourself beforehand, like, you know, what am I stressed about? What do I want to change in my life? Or I don't know, like, what is my purpose? Like, you can just write these questions down and answer them in your journal, and just see what comes out of it. So that's what I try to do. I think that's really, really important. Next, I want to talk about what I'm eating. So for immunity especially, and keeping yourself healthy, whole foods, a lot of plants, of course. And I've been cooking, which is really fun. Ji-won's a much better cook than I am, so he cooks a lot of Korean food that I'm really grateful for, and it's amazing, so I love that. And Korean food is great because it has a lot of variety with plants and things like that. So, and even if you're eating animal product, Korean food typically has more nutrient dense animal product. So anyway, so that's what I've been doing, and supplementing with, say for example, liposomal or a good quality vitamin C that's not GMO. Liposomal is apparently more bioavailable because it's wrapped up in kind of a lipid, so that it can you can go through the gut without getting digested. So a good quality vitamin C for immunity. I'm also taking a D3K2 and off and on zinc. So this is not medical advice, this is what I'm doing. So do your research on foods that are, and supplements that are immune boosting and would work for you. Also, shiitake mushrooms, for example. Shiitake mushrooms are really good for immunity. So in Korean food and my husband's cooking, we have a lot of shiitake mushrooms. So that's something. Garlic, turmeric, onions, great for the microbiome. Things like that, they'll just keep you healthy and your gut healthy. And the gut is like your first line of defense when it comes to immunity. So food is really medicine, and I hope that everybody can really focus. Don't eat lots of processed foods. And food sensitivity. So if you have food that you're sensitive to, so for me it would be like gluten and dairy, don't eat those, and sugar. These are like the worst things for your immunity and your body in general, and causes inflammation, so your body won't be like ready to fight anything if you're inundating it with that kind of food. So yeah, just eat healthy, keep the vibes up. Okay, that's the kind of direction we're going here. Supplements to keep me calm. I have been taking ashwagandha, which is great for de-stressing. It's an Ayurvedic adaptogen, so I'm really into adaptogens. I'm also taking a CBD, which you can put in coffee. I just put it under my tongue. A CBD with turmeric and black pepper, which is also very anti-inflammatory. So that's what I do. The next thing that I want to talk about is convening with nature. And nature is really, really, really important. And it's amazing right now with these days staying home, is seeing people outside going for a walk on the daily with their family, and it's been really great. So that can combine with movement as well. So in my case, keeping movement is a little bit of yoga. I don't have a huge practice. I do like 5 or 10 minutes of certain movements that I like. Maybe I should do more, but that's what I do. But I do walk with Luna as she rides her bike, so that is my movement. But when it comes to convening with nature, it's really important to walk outside with bare feet, and that's grounding. You know, you really connect with it balances like the electromagnetic field. It's hard to explain, but it helps rebalance your body. And also planting a garden, that's what I've been doing. It's funny because when I thought like, what do I do? What do I stockpile? I didn't go and buy a bunch of toilet paper. I bought some dirt and some plants because I just felt like this will, one, give me a new hobby that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and two, it just felt like the right thing to do. You know, if I have my own food and I can dig in the dirt, and it's just calming for me. So that's my convening with nature. And also, you know, tending your house plants. Like I just did some cuttings of a lot of my plants. I have a pathos here, so I did some cuttings, and if you cut the vines around the little eyes, you can check how to do it. You can propagate them, and then you put them in water, and they will sprout little roots, and you can replant them in soil once they've established a nice set of roots. And that's just in like a glass beauty jar that I used to use for skincare. So yeah, like that kind of thing. And I really feel very calm and just connected when I do something like that. And that could be your version of convening with nature. I have notes here, so I'm going to keep looking at what I wrote down. And just like tuning in and pausing. I think everyone is noticing there's a lot more birds chirping outside, and just sitting in stillness and listening to that. And everything just slows down, and you really hear joy in nature. So I've been enjoying that. I also have been enjoying that since we moved to this house in September. I'm much more connected to nature, and I've noticed in my just physical and general well-being that I feel better and happier and more grounded. So highly recommend in any possible way you can to convene with nature. So self-care. This is like the popular thing on Instagram. It has been for a long time, and I understand why. So for me, like, I'm always into skincare. So I've been kind of not taking a step back from makeup, because I don't really need to be wearing makeup except for some lipstick for a Zoom call or a FaceTime with a friend. So I've got a couple of clean beauty lipsticks that I really like. I love Kosas, and I'm currently trying out Madame Gabriella, which is a brand new brand that just launched. So they sent me this to try, and I'm wearing it now. So lipstick has been a great like pick-me-up without having to do the rest of my makeup. I did put mascara on for this video though. But yeah, just I have not been doing makeup, and it's kind of nice. It's giving my skin a break. So lipstick has been my little bit of joy. But yeah, so skincare as a routine, and green beauty, clean beauty is the most important for me, obviously, because I don't want to use plastic, right? And we don't use plastic bottles. But why should I be putting plastic or petrochemicals on my skin with regular beauty? So there's a lot of elements there with toxicity, but also with the earth, and being eco-conscious about beauty products. Synthetic fragrance can be very toxic. For example, it's also got petrochemicals in it, and it's toxic in the sense that it's hormone disrupting. So when I go into green beauty, I can probably talk about all of that stuff, but I'll just keep it simple for this video. And yeah, so I've been doing like gua sha. I've got a couple types of crystal jade and rose quartz gua sha, and I will usually use like a really nice green beauty oil. So this is Tellura, beautiful oil. This is an aloe hyaluronic moisture boost from Monastery made. This came from the Walla box. These are my like things that I'm enjoying because I'm not putting makeup on. I'm not doing much else. So Innersense, their leave-in conditioner spray smells really good. I just feel like so calm and lovely when I do a little routine, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Oil, gua sha, mist in the hair. I just feel nice. A little lipstick, that's it. It's really important to kind of feel like that. And also taking baths. So I don't take enough baths, but I do highly recommend it. Especially water is just very cleansing on the soul, and it's a great way to get minerals. So for example, I have magnesium. Everyone, from what I've been reading, most people are magnesium deficient, and it's essential for us for our bodily functions and to get a good night's sleep. So I give Luna magnesium bath, myself magnesium bath. G1 said that he had like an eye twitch, and his eye was like twitching, and when he looked online, it was like it could be magnesium deficiency. So he took a bath and it went away. So not medical advice, but these are things that you could look into when it comes to any physical ailments. You never know what you can find. I also really love the Agent Nature Holy Bath. It has a lot. It's like coconut milk, and it has you know, magnesium and salt and honey. Really beautiful bath. It has a lot in one little bag. It's quite pricey, but there's many baths in there, and it smells really good. And I also, Pursoma sent me this. This is one of their baths. This whole thing goes in one bath, so it's definitely like a luxury, but it's gonna be really nice. And they're all about, you know, shut your phone off, take a bath, you know, totally unwind so you can reset and do like a bit of digital detox, which I highly recommend. I've been watching the news too much, and that made me very anxious, and I don't recommend it to anyone. But I'm an information junkie, so I find it really hard to shut it off. But when I do, I feel much more calm, and using that time to learn something new and focus on myself, you know, these are really important, and we have this great opportunity and this great pocket of time right now to do something that we've always wanted to do. So trying to think, like, again, like I was saying, what is my dharma, what is my purpose, what is my well, how can I serve in a better way? So yeah. And then with that bath, right, I've been having a little bit of wine because, you know, wellness and all of that. I still love my wine. I only drink organic alcohol. So this is our Daily Red. It comes in a box from Whole Foods. I love this so much. It doesn't have sulfates at all, and it's USDA organic. So you could use organic grapes but still have sulfates, but USDA organic means there's no sulfates as well. And I love it. It tastes a little bit different. It needs some time to open up in the glass. It's a little bit like fresher, but I never feel bad the next day. And I've also went back and drank conventional wine and felt horrible. So it's just like a really lovely, clean way to have a little glass of wine at the end of the day with my bath. And yeah, I love it. What else can I tell you? Oh, social time. So social time is going to be really important for sanity at this point. I think, you know, really keeping in check mental health, because this is a very trying time and just unprecedented, and people are very worried, and understandably. So that's where meditation comes in to really keep that fight or flight mode subdued, if you will. And social time with your friends with a glass of wine, and I get on Zoom, put a lipstick, and chat with friends. You could do like a happy hour or just to reconnect, conversation with family. I am in this like conscious influencer society with the transformational coach Jennifer Grace, and it's really cool because we do a co-working day, and everybody comes on Zoom, and then they declare like what they're going to do for the next hour and a half, and then you shut your video off and mute, and you go to work. And then at the end of the hour and a half, you like show proof of all the work you did, and then you do it again, hour and a half, and then you do it again, hour and a half, do it again, hour and a half. So you end up getting a lot done. So that's something you could do with your friends. It's like, okay, we want to get this done, we're going to work on our business, or we're going to work on our social media, whatever, and do a co-working day with your friends and have coffee. So that's been really great. And keeping social time, you can still go for a walk with your friends. You just walk on the opposite side of the road. You know, try to be like creative about how to socialize in these times. So yeah, I wish you all well. I think that's pretty much all I was going to share about what's going on and what I'm doing. I still have like tension here, as you can see. I need to relax and take a breath. I do this thing with Luna called star breathing, which comes from conscious discipline. And it is for her to self-regulate her stress and her frustration. Because, you know, toddlers go and have what they call tantrums or whatever. And it's usually because they can't express or they can't calm themselves. And I realized that it actually helps me a lot as well. So I'll teach it to you. So this is from Conscious Discipline. I took the course for parents. So it's star breathing. So start with S, smile. Smile. Take a deep breath, T. And I forgot what the A, what is that? Anyway, it basically goes, I can't remember what the A acronym is for, but it's smile, take a deep breath, and, oh, it's and, relax. And you breathe like you're blowing out a candle. I'll do it again. So smile, take a deep breath, so I teach this to her and I use my hand. So smile, take a deep breath like you're smelling a flower, and blow out a candle. And that is just a way to center yourself, calm down, step back from whatever situation we're stressing about, and figure it out from there. So I love you guys. I just wanted to share what I'm doing. I hope you're all well. And I really think, and I'm hoping, that we all come out of this on the other side as being more conscious and with greater purpose. So yeah, I'll see you later.